Hello and welcome back to Bigby Plays Barclay, the Marrowdale murderer. It's been a while. I stepped away from this game for a while since the last episode. And I'm just gonna jump right back in. Oh, it was a beautiful noise. I don't remember what I was doing. Closet is probably used by guests to put their clothes in. Okay. Our place is currently not on fire, as it isn't cold yet. But it isn't cold yet. Alright. You wanna join, detective? I'm too tired. I think that I'll hit the bed, Inspector. Suit yourself. There's no need to go outside. That's my bed, detective. Can I pick up the gun? Burton's pistol lies on the drawer. Can I pick up Burton's pistol? Drawer seems to be empty. Do I have anything other than the sheriff's letter? Nope. Nope. Go to sleep. Yeah, I don't want to join. What's his face? Wolf. Sometime during the night. I'm going out for a smoke, detective. Yes, sure, whatever. Z, capital Z. Z, capital Z. Back so soon? Z, capital Z. What is this music? What was that music? Act 2, the murder. Z, capital Z. Oh, God! What was that? Was that a gunshot? Where is that damn Burton? His pistol seems to be missing. I better go check this out. Burton couldn't have killed anybody. Did you hear that, detective? It was a gunshot. Yeah. Was that you, Inspector? No, it couldn't have been me, as I left my gun in our room before I went out to smoke. See, your gun isn't in the guest room anymore. What? What do you mean that my gun is not in the guest room? We should hurry and see what's up. One more thing, Inspector. Why did you return so shortly after going out to smoke? What do you mean? When you went out, somebody came back in the room. I heard the door open and some steps. Detective, I don't know what to say. That wasn't me, certainly. Gentlemen, come quickly. Something horrible has happened. It happened in this room. What happened? Mr. Marrowdale, he has been murdered. Murdered? Burton, I want you to gather everyone in the living room while I go check this out. Yes, detective. One more thing, detective. Here, you're gonna need this. Notebook was added. You can access the notebook from the item menu at any time. As you figure out clues, the notepad will update itself and give you new entries about the case. This item is crucial in solving the case. Thank you, Burton. As you enter the Marrowdale's room, you see his body lying on the ground in a pool of blood. He has certainly been murdered. Oh no. Here we go again. Awesome! Now, bottle of whiskey and 2 cups. But only Mr. Marrowdale's cup is poured to full while the other is dry, as if somebody refused to drink. Clue discovered. Some personal items of Mr. Marrowdale. Nothing here seems relevant. Looks like somebody has played chess with Mr. Marrowdale before the murder. Mr. Marrowdale was apparently winning. Clue discovered. Mr. Marrowdale's personal gun collection. The murder weapon couldn't be on one of these guns, as they are perfectly framed. There would be some signs that somebody took them, certainly. Various books, novels, encyclopedia. Nothing here seems relevant. Let's inspect the body. As you inspect his body, you see a big gunshot wound in his chest, but you don't see the murder weapon anywhere near here. Clue discovered. Search the body in vain, as you didn't find anything, but something shiny near the body caught your eye. It's a diamond earring. It looks like something only a woman would wear. Earring added. Clue discovered. Alright. Some personal item, Mr. Real. Various books. And this one is completely nothing. Alright. This is where somebody sat before Mr. Marrowdale died. The chair looks a little disturbed. Like the person sitting stood up really fast. This chair was put to the ground as a result of Mr. Marrowdale getting shot. No sign of struggle, though. Clue discovered. Read the notes. Crime scene. Cause of death. Gunshot. Murder weapon. No notes yet. No notes yet. Stateroom. There were 2 cups on the table. Alright. What's all is... I've discovered 5 out of 5. Yes. Alright. That's cool. So how bad is it? Well, Mr. Marrowdale was certainly murdered. Sure that somebody from this house did it, as I haven't seen any signs of breaking in. I've gathered everyone in the living room. If you want to question anybody about the murder, come talk to me. I'll be waiting at the door. Do I have free range over the house? Question the suspects, find clues, and excuse the murder. For every clue that you find, you can speak to a suspect about a specific question. You can only accuse when you gather all the clues and speak to every suspect. Cool. Oh. Luke Marrowdale's room. A very simplistic room. There lie books on the floor, and it looks like he's trying to expand his horizons. His name's changed. As you look upon Luck's bed, you start to think that a nap would suit you. That's not his bed! Oh god. Oh god, the events. This is a dresser. Under the bed are dirty socks. Books about how to take money and how to run a business. Luke certainly has great ambition. There lies a letter in the books. The contents of it are as follows. I am donating our exceeding profits to those who need it the most. Our beloved people of Thunder Alley who struggle with their life every day. Signed, William Lowe. Luke had an argument about this with his father during the dinner. I should ask him about this. Okay. A mirror and a journal. Watch, clothes, a mirror, and a journal. This must be Melody Marrowdale's room. On the table lies a mirror with a journal on it. The journal is open and there is a new entry. March 14th, October 1867. I hate my father. Why does he want me to marry so badly? And why would he give away my clothes? Sometimes I just wish that he doesn't exist. You ripped this page out of the journal. It might prove useful. Page entry added. Clue discovered. This is really cool. High valuables lie in this drawer. The thought of taking some crossed your mind, but aren't that kind of a man. Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Marrowdale's room. It looks very comfortable, fitting for a man as wealthy as Mr. Marrowdale was. Mystery of Hut, a famous novel which was read by Mr. and Mrs. Marrowdale. On the drawer lies a ring. It looks like a classic marriage ring. It seems like somebody was having marriage problems. Why else would Mr. and Mrs. Marrowdale ever take it off? Okay. Uh-huh. A lot of jewels and bracelets, but you don't need to see the other pair of diamond earrings on Mr. Marrowdale, blah, blah. Alright. Nothing. Alright. I think that'll do it for the upstairs rooms for right now. Oh, thank God, I thought it was stuck up there. Okay. Okay. Looks like somebody was drinking last night. This is the kitchen. I wonder what the cook about this. Okay. I don't think I'll find anything useful in here. Need something, detective? I need to speak with somebody. I need to talk to a suspect. With whom, detective? Luke. I need to speak with Mr. Marrowdale's son, Luke. Interrogations. Yes, detective. What do you need? I need you to answer some questions. Well, let's begin. Where were you when the gun fired? I was in my room studying some books which my father gave me. When the shot fired, I quickly went to my sister's room to check on her. That's when your partner came and gathered us in the living room. What was your relationship with you and your father? Well, my father has always been my teacher. He tutored me throughout my life, preparing me to take over responsibilities that would come when he wouldn't be around. But that day already came, unfortunately. I have always strived to master any art which my father would task me to learn. We had a very good relationship. Why would anybody want to murder him? Found this letter about a charity donation to the poor in your room. I also remember having an argument with your father about this at the dinner table. What was that about? I was working very hard to increase our profits. Sometimes I would spend the entire night working tirelessly to impress my father. At the end, the profits exceeded expectations, but my father decided to donate the unexpected profits to the poor. We had some disagreements about it, but I complied, seeing that poor need the money more than we do. Notes added. Alright, we're done here. Uh-huh. I need to speak with... Oh, God. Alright, I need to speak with... Melody. Please. Let's just get on with it. Where were you when the gun fired? Well, after dinner, I went straight to my room. When the gun fired, I was writing my new entry in my journal. Looking back at it, I really regret what I wrote. When the gun fired, I was writing a new entry in my journal. But then I was interrupted by my brother. What did he want? He asked if I was okay. He seemed very worried. After that, your partner came and gathered us all in the living room. Notes added. Well, I don't think it was either of the kids, because they're both telling the same story. What was your relationship between you and your father? Well, it was not a healthy relationship, that's for sure, but I would never murder him. Why wasn't it healthy? I mean, we were going along well until I was old enough to marry. Then he was trying to get me married as soon as possible. But I didn't want to. I mean, why would I? I would be very unhappy in those kind of marriages, and when he wanted to give away my clothes, I just escalated to constant fighting every day. I understand him to a point. Excuse me. The marriages would be profitable for his business. But what about my feelings? Has he forgot about them? Just saddens me how it ended. Melody, I found a journal in your room with the entry, I hate my father. What's that supposed to mean? Like I said, detective, we weren't on the best of terms, and I wrote this page in a heat of a moment. I never wished this. I take it all back. I didn't do it, detective. Well, right now I'm believing. Alright, Miss Melody, we're done here. For now. Just saddens me that he died. We did not the best of terms. Like, this is a good game. Like, the idea is there, but just some of the concepts is just, it's a little outlandish to me, and I'm not happy about it, but at the same time, it's like, this is a really good idea, and I like it. And it's going pretty well. I want to speak to Miss Marrowdale's wife, Anna. Anna Beth. Yes, detective. Where were you when you heard the shot? I was in our bedroom reading my book. I only left the room when I heard the shot. I quickly went to check on my children, and they were both in Melody's room. Luke said he went to check on Melody. Well, then neither one of them said that you were in the room. What was your relationship between you and your husband? We had a very stable relationship. We fought very rarely. We got along pretty well. I could tell you that we were a pretty good team. Just saddens me that he's dead. Oh, my William. What will I do without you?
It's all right, Miss Marrowdale. Everything will be sorted out. Found this ring in your bedroom. I suppose that it's the marriage ring because Mr. Marrowdale didn't have one when I inspected his body. Why wouldn't he wear it if your relationship was so stable? Just like you said earlier. Did you have any problems in your marriage after all?
Well, I have to confess here, while we get along very well, he would often leave his ring at night and said that he was going to work. I'm not sure if he was seeing his mistress, and we had a lot of fights about it. It was heartbreaking. It was breaking my heart, and I just wanted him to stop. I'm really sorry about it, flying detective. I would never murder him.
Did I already do these two? Yeah. Alright, we're done here for now.
Why would that last one disappear? Now I need to do some proper deduction. Let's talk to Sam.
I need to speak with the cook, Sam. Well, hello there. Yeah.
I can't burp.
Where were you when the gun fired?
I was sleeping.
Seems like I will have to ask somebody else about this. What was your relationship with Mr. Marrowdale?
We were good pals.
Can you be more specific?
More specific? We were very good pals.
Seems like I have somebody else about this. What's the matter with you? You can't even speak and can barely stand.
Excuse me, detective. I was drinking.
Well, that explains it.
Well, the glass in the room, that was dry. So this guy couldn't have done it unless he was drinking from Marrowdale's and switched the glasses. I suppose that you were drinking in the kitchen last night.
Aye,
detective.
Was somebody who was with you?
My best pal,
Yang. What did you celebrate?
Detective, I'm getting married.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks. All right. Now we gotta talk to Yang. Before I talk, Mr. Yang. What do you need, detective?
I need you to answer a couple questions.
Well, fire away. I've got nothing to hide.
Where were you when Mr. Marrowdale died?
Well, I was in the kitchen celebrating Sam's engagement with Sam.
Yeah, I already talked to Sam. He was barely able to stand.
I wanted to put him in his room, but then the gun fired. I didn't see anyone leaving Mr. Marrowdale's office, and when I went to check on him, he was already dead. That's when I went to notify you.
What was the relationship between you and Mr. Marrowdale?
Mr. Marrowdale has always treated me with respect, and I made sure to return the favor. We never had any quarrels, and we were very professional about our relationship. I never worked for a better man. I would never murder him.
Mr. Yang, do you maybe know what was the task that Mr. Marrowdale wanted us to give you?
Yes, he wanted us to conduct a private investigation on my former employer. He threatened to close Mr. Marrowdale's business, so Mr. Marrowdale wanted to know his every move.
Why send for us? We serve the people. We were never for hire.
That is why the price tag on this task was so big.
Did your former employer threaten to murder as well?
Not that I know of.
As far as I'm aware, you are the one who was with Sam last night, right?
Yes, detective.
As he is unable to communicate, I need to ask you some questions about him.
Of course, detective.
What was Sam's relationship with Mr. Marrowdale?
They had a purely professional relationship. But I think that Sam admired Mr. Marrowdale more than he would like to admit.
Why do you think that?
Well, before coming here, Sam was selling his food on the streets, and one day Mr. Marrowdale tried what he offered. He liked it so much that he decided to offer Sam a job as his personal cook. That is why Sam admires him.
So they never had any fights or disagreements?
No, not that I am aware of. Notes added.
Alright. That's all the questioning of everybody in the house. And we're running a little long, so I'm going to cut it off here with my leg menu. We're going to... Yeah, it's about the same time, so we'll catch you guys next time. Bye.